So before we get started, I just want to take a moment to recognize that we are in the Mississaugas of New Credit First Nations territories, and I myself am a settler on this land, and I see that many of us who are also settlers, I think it's very important for us to recognize that we have a collective responsibility to honor, sustain, and protect the land. And while it's very important to do a land recognition of the traditional territories, it's also important to talk about what that means today, what that means here. And one thing it means to me is the treaty rights that every First Nations person should have access to college or university across Canada. Now the government, and the government gives money to First Nations folks who want to study. And that's great, and that's why we clapped. Unfortunately, the government gives money to band councils, but never enough so that everybody in the band who wants to go to college or university can go every year. We quote-unquote meet our rights, but we don't actually put our money where our mouth is, so there's a lot of young folks, a lot of folks in general, who want to go to college, who want to go to university, but aren't being provided the funding that is their right under treaty laws. And when I say it's our job and our responsibility to honor, sustain, and protect this land, that is one of the things that we need to talk about. So, peace and love to the Mississaugas of New Credit. Now, I also want to say real quick, I'm holding up the sign, shout out to Melissa for hooking me up from the Ontario Federation of Labour, that this is part of a bigger fight. Across the province, we need a $15 minimum wage, and we need fairness for workers. We need fairness for faculty, we need fairness for student workers on campus, we need fairness for all workers, we need more than just a $15 minimum wage, we need rights and protections, we need benefits, we need pensions, we need sick days, and that's some of the stuff I'm going to talk to you about, but make sure you continue to support the fight for 15 and fairness, because the fight is not over. And lastly, I just want to say one thing from my personal experience. So I was involved with student organizing both at George Brown College and at Ryerson University. At Ryerson University, I sat on the academic senate. So it was myself and other students, faculty members, and the administration who all came together to make decisions that are academic based at the highest level. So let's say there was a new program being instituted, or a program was being changed fundamentally. Faculty and students had a voice to make sure, be like, hey, you know what? This works for students, this works for faculty, and we had an actual voice and an actual vote that mattered, and we weren't a rubber stamp. At George Brown College, I sat on the board of governors of the college for 1 year, and I did have a voice, but I was one student vote out of 12 votes, and there was one faculty person, one support staff person, again, 3 votes out of 12, so if there was a major change in terms of anything relating to academics, students and faculty didn't have the voice that administration had. That is one of the things that you are all fighting for, and I think it's really important to recognize that, because that will make the lives of every student so much better. I've seen the system where we have that voice and we have that vote sitting on academic senate at Ryerson, and I've seen the system where we don't have that structure at any of the colleges in Ontario, and that being one of the principal demands in that leaflet that Miles held up really warms my heart, because it's something that I know will make all of our colleges so much stronger and so much better. Now, lastly, I want to rap for y'all. So, make some noise if you heard me spit some bars before. Woo! Alright. So, I go by the name Mohammad Ali, the socialist vocalist. Socialist hip-hop is the movement. And it goes a little something like this, y'all. You the people, stand up. We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I wanna see you amped up. We the people, get them hands up. You the people, stand up. We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I wanna see you amped up. We the people, get them hands up. Yo, you work at Mickey D's? What's it like there? You work at Starbucks? How's the child care? Is she babysat? Where your wages at? Rent, food, utilities, are you making that? Does your hard work seem to have an odd worth? Do your arms hurt? Man, does your car work? You ride the train across the whole city map, spend the first 2 hours making that back. Now, how much are you worth as a whole? $11 an hour seem a little bit low. I mean, did you even know? Yo, did you ever think if we all walking out, stores closing in a blink? If we all called in sick, yo, who would stock the shelves? Bosses took over. If they do it just as well, does the clothing sell itself, putting dollars in their pockets? No. Does the cash register a profit? Oh, you the people, stand up. We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I wanna see you amped up. We the people, get them hands up. Yo, you work at Mickey D's? What's it like there? You work at Starbucks? How's the child care? Is she babysat? Where your wages at? Rent, food, utilities, are you making that? Does your hard work seem to have an odd worth? Do your arms hurt? Man, does your car work? You had the train cross the whole city map, spend the first 2 hours making that back. Now, how much are you worth as a whole? $11 an hour seem a little bit low. I mean, did you even know? Yo, did you ever think if we all walked out, schools closing in the blink, all calling sick, who would stop the shelves? Bosses took over, would they do it just as well? Does the clothing sell self, putting dollars in their pockets? No. Does the cash register the profit? Ho, you the people, stand up. We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I wanna see you amped up. We the people, get them hands up. You the people, stand up. We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I wanna see you amped up. We the people, get them hands up. I rep the union like I'm uniform. If I had one, then I'd be in the uniform. That's what I'm at your college pushing units for. Utilizing student minds, what I went to uni for. Say a good job ain't what it used to be. A fair living wage ain't ready for its eulogy. Time to unify, wouldn't you agree? Measure the units of the unions by the unity of you and me. We got a dictionary in the area. It says I'm useless, but it sounds utilitarian. They telling me I'm smart, but my union isn't? Guess my you know what? There's a euphemism. Trade unionism, and you can help me. You can't turn me to a robot because I'm user-friendly. Time to unify, wouldn't you agree? Measure the units of the unions by the unity of you and me. You the people, stand up. We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I want to see you amped up. We the people, get them hands up. You the people? We the people, get your hands up. Unless you in handcuffs, I want to see you amped up. We the people. Woo! So, I got one more track for y'all, but I want to shout out real quick. I am a member of the Canadian Freelancers Union, which is a member of Unifor. So shout out Unifor. Also, shout out OPSU, Miles, JP, Pam. OPSU has been the one union that supported me so much over the years. Labor Day, convention, y'all are the best. And so some of y'all, like I said, have seen me at convention, have seen me at Labor Day. So y'all know we got to do more crowd participation before I get off the stage. So yo, OPSU, rock with me here. When I say OPSU, y'all say strong. OPSU, OPSU. When I say socialist, y'all say hip-hop socialist. Socialist. When I say OPSU, y'all say strong. OPSU, OPSU. When I say socialist, y'all say hip-hop socialist. Socialist. We the workers built this land, blood, sweat, and tears. The ones who toil the soil, the ones who grind the gears. It is we who plow the prairies under the summer sun. We walk a life of work, but the journey's never done. But the cities where we live, connect the bricks to mortar. Strength of one is feeble, so shoulder touch shoulder. The burden gets shouldered with certain we soldier. 9 to 5, side by side, surviving on Folgers. Hands hold a power greater than the house of gold, greater than the might of armies, magnified 1,000-fold, bringing forth a new world to the ashes of the old. The union is a merger of the workers brave and bold. Unite ourselves between the brain and the brawn, solidarity forever till your breath is gone. All and together, sister, brother, sing the song. The union, yes, the union. Union makes us strong. When I say OPSU, y'all say strong. OPSU, OPSU. When I say socialist, y'all say hip-hop. Socialist, socialist. When I say faculty, y'all say strong. Faculty, faculty. When I say socialist, y'all say hip-hop. Socialist, socialist. We used to work 9 to 5 and say the time flew by. Now we fighting over scraps like kitchen fruit flies. 2 jobs plus school, still too little. Minimum wage raised, but my rent got tripled. My boss at the college talking about austerity. Large enormous coca chairs, he ain't trying to share with me. So the economic action plan's an actual scam. After hand the factory workers find their access banned. Turn this to a war between workers, bosses. Makes no sense, it just furthers losses. Now I really see how much mergers costing. Say we get fired? Nah, not caustic. Unite ourselves between the brain and the brawn, solidarity forever till your breath is gone. All in together, sister, brother, sing the song. The union, yes, the union. Union makes us strong. When I say OPSU, y'all say strong. OPSU, OPSU. When I say socialist, y'all say hip-hop. Socialist, socialist. When I say faculty, y'all say strong. Faculty, Faculty, when I say socialist, y'all say hip-hop. Socialist, socialist. All I know for sure, this wage in my pocket, I was best protected by my trade union office. Real leaders, boots to the pavement, to puppet politicians, no longer complacent, break stalemates, be the change agent, rise to occasion, go and make a statement. We need change now. That's how we won the weekend. The dope of hope, the whole was for this is not the season. Life's no fairy tale, no night to slay the dragon. Your sword's a picket sign. It's time for strike action. We need to strike awards and fight for workers' rights and freedom. The real revolutionary, I write to be one. Unite ourselves between the brain and the brawn. Solidarity forever till your breath is gone. All and together, sister brother, sing the song. The union, yes, the union. Union makes us strong. The union, yes, the union. Union makes us strong. The union makes us strong. The union, yes, the union. The union, yes, the union. The union, yes, the union. Make some noise. Muhammad Ali, socialist vocalist. Peace, y'all.